Hello, friends. How are all of you? Hope you are doing well. I would like to teach you today about how to make interrogative sentence, especially WS question making. WS question of making here. I think that it will be very much useful for you whenever you are going to ask any question, especially WS question. So let's get started. We know that there are four types of questions: yes no question, WS question, uh, tag question, embedded question. Now I am going to discuss on yes no question and the WS question. So let's get started. At first I am going to make yes no question. Yes, yes no question. Success sentence is given here. Shano is happy. Shano is happy. If I make question here, whenever we see here auxiliary verb, am is are, was are, have, has, had, can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. If we see here auxiliary verb, then we have to use here is Shano. Is Shano happy? In this way, that means if we find here auxiliary verb am, is, are, was, are, have, has, had, can, could, may, might, will, would. If we find these types of auxiliary verbs here, at first auxiliary verb has to be used at the beginning of the sentence, then subject, then the extensions. If I show you another example, Shano has done it. Auxiliary verb here has. Shano done it. In this way, if we get here auxiliary verb, that auxiliary verb will come here, then subject and the extensions are there. Now if we find here main verb such as Shanu likes it, Shanu likes it, yes or yes, that means if it is main verb with yes or yes, does Shano like it? When I use here do, did or does, at the time main verb is becoming absolutely present form, like it. If we see here another example, Shano liked it, Shano liked it, that means we see here past form. If we find here past form, at the time we have to use here did. Did Shano like it? Did Shano like it? Sorry. The boys, the boys like it. The boys like it. Like only present form here. Do the boys like it? In this way, we make yes no question. I am going to help you again in a sentence. If we find auxiliary verb, that means am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, can, could, may, might, will, would, do, did, does also. At that time, the auxiliary verb will be put at the beginning of the sentence. Then other words or extensions will be written. Such as Shano is happy. Is Shano happy? And whenever you are in a yes no question, at that time your tone should be rising tone. Such as is Shano happy? In this way. But whenever you are in WS question, at that time there will be a falling tone. What are you doing? What are you doing? But whenever you are in yes no question, are you doing it? Rising tone at the time. Again, has auxiliary verb. I have put it at the beginning of the sentence. Has Shano done it? If we find main verb, S or yes, does. Does Shano, present form only, or main verb only. Does Shano like it? If we find past form, that means did Shano like it? Whenever we are using here do, did or does, always present form will be used. The boys like only present form, not s or yes added at that time. Do the boys like it? In this way. Okay, this is the pattern of yes no question. Now I am going to show you here WS question. WS question. Okay. I go to I go to my village. I go to my village. I go to my village. WS question will be where do you go? See here, place. If we find place, at the time we have to use where. If we find the time, we will use here when in this way. That means as it is place, I have used here where. Then it is present form. That's why, and main verb. That's why I have used to do. If we find I or we as subject, at that time we have to change it into you. Where do you go? That means I have used here where. Now I am going to use time. They come here. They come here at night. They come here at night. That means it indicates time. When it is present form. When do the subject. Because the structure of WS question is WS word auxiliary subject main verb in this way. That means when do they come here? When do they come here. Sorry. I have told to you, whenever we are using do, did or does at that time, main verb is becoming only present form. 3. The boy. The boy came here. The boy came here. If we are asked to make WH question using the underlined word, that means the boy. If it indicates person, at the time for the person we need to use here who came here, right, in this way. That means if it indicates place, we are using here where. If it indicates time, we are using here when. If it indicates person, we are using here who. He comes here. He comes here to write. He comes here to write. It shows the reason. If it indicates reason, we need to use here why. That means why does he come here? Why does he come here? In this way. 5. He runs. He runs slowly or fast, no problem. If it is adverbial word, at the time we have to use how. How does he run? 6. He buys. He buys pen. That means if it indicates thing, at that time word. What does he buy? This is the pattern of making WH question. I have shown you here to make yes no question and here WH question. It doesn't mean that all WH questions are here. I have shown you the pattern only. If it indicates place, where. If it indicates time, when. If it indicates person, who. If it indicates reason, why. If it indicates adverbial word, how. If it indicates thing, what. In this way, if it indicates distance, how far. If it indicates age, how old are you. In this way, I hope that there will be no problem for you. If you need more help, please write on comment box. I think that there will not be any type of problem. I am always ready to help you. So I will come with another useful video again. Till then, bye bye.